The August heat hung heavy in the small Virginia Beach courtroom, where tension crackled like a live wire. Elijah Rowe, a 53-year-old black Marine sniper with 3 tours in Iraq and a Silver Star, stood in handcuffs, falsely accused of threatening behavior after a grocery store mix-up. Cops had swarmed him, mistaking him for a suspect based on a vague description, ignoring his calm explanation and military ID. As the judge prepared to set bail, the courtroom doors swung open, and a 4-star general, Marine Corps Commandant General Marcus Tate, strode in, dress blues gleaming, to deliver an apology that would stun everyone. "I'm Sarah, the Crescent Meadows farmer and SWAT trainer who'd fought HOA tyrant Karen Miller 13 times, from banning my farm stand to attacking my mother Ellen. My community, a vibrant Minnesota suburb, rallied against injustice, and Elijah's story, trending on X, hit us hard. A decorated sniper, Elijah had survived war only to be humiliated at home, his dignity stripped by a racial profiling error. The cop's mistake wasn't just a blunder, it was a systemic failure, and General Tate's entrance was about to turn it into a national reckoning. I was at Meadow Mart, watching the live stream with neighbors, as Elijah stood tall despite the cuffs. The general's arrival wasn't just a gesture. It was a seismic shift, exposing the truth and demanding accountability. Crescent Meadows saw echoes of our battles against Karen's overreach. This was about justice, not just for Elijah, but for every veteran wronged. My phone buzzed with forum posts. "This is Sarah's fight, global." The general's apology was coming, and it would change everything. What unfolded wasn't just Elijah's vindication. It was a masterclass in honor, community power, and systemic reform that left the cops humbled, the courtroom silent, and a nation watching. Elijah's sniper precision wasn't just on the battlefield. It was in his resilience, and General Tate's apology was the shot heard round the world. Crescent Meadows was a defiant Minnesota suburb. Its murals, wild yards, and my Meadow Mart Cafe, a testament to our victories over Karen Miller's HOA tyranny. My 50-acre state-leased farmland and Dr. James Thompson's lake cabin, both on unincorporated land, anchored our HOA-free spirit. Elijah Rowe's story, set in Virginia Beach, resonated here as our community rallied against injustice, inspired by my 13 wins, banning my farm stand, assaulting Lily, wrecking my car, attacking Ellen, and targeting James's waterline. I'm Sarah, the farmer, conservationist, SWAT trainer, and Meadow Mart owner who'd crushed Karen's schemes. Elijah Rowe, 53, was a retired Marine gunnery sergeant, a black sniper with 20 years of service, 3 Iraq tours, and a Silver Star for saving his squad. Now a security consultant, he faced wrongful arrest after a grocery store clerk misidentified him as a shoplifting suspect. General Marcus Tate, 58, a 4-star Marine Corps Commandant, was a rare black general known for reforming veteran treatment. His apology was a bold stand against profiling. Karen Miller, though not in Virginia, loomed as a parallel bully in my mind, her HOA overreach mirroring the cop's error. The Virginia Beach officers, led by Officer Ryan Holt, acted on a vague black male, tall description, ignoring Elijah's ID. Key allies included my mother, Ellen, a sharpshooter, James Thompson, a cybersecurity expert, Aisha, his wife, Linda, our councilwoman, and Lily, my organizer. In Virginia, Elijah's lawyer, Carla Evans, a former JAG officer, fought for him, while local activist Jamal Carter amplified his case. The Crescent Meadows Forum, our digital hub, tied Elijah's fight to ours. The setting was a Virginia Beach municipal courtroom, August 2025, a cramped space with peeling paint and buzzing fluorescents. Elijah, in cuffs, faced a skeptical Judge Helen Grant, who eyed the cops' weak evidence. Outside, protesters waved justice for Elijah signs, and X posts with hashtag #FreeElijah trended, fueled by bodycam clips of his arrest. My cabin, where I watched the live stream, connected me to his struggle. The cop's mistake was a profiling scandal, and General Tate's entrance would expose it. This wasn't just about a wrongful arrest. It was a clash of honor versus injustice, echoing Crescent Meadows battles. For me, It was a chance to rally our town behind Elijah, linking his courage to our values. As I streamed, I knew this fight would redefine justice and amplify our community's voice. The courtroom was a pressure cooker. Elijah stood in cuffs, eyes steady, as Officer Holt testified. He matched the suspect's description: tall, black, wearing a jacket. Carla Evans tore into him, showing Elijah's military ID, ignored during the arrest. "This is profiling," she said, playing bodycam footage of Elijah's calm compliance. The judge frowned, but bail loomed. Outside, protesters chanted, and hashtag Free Elijah hit 1 million X views. I was at Meadowmart, live streaming the hearing. Cops handcuffed a Marine sniper for nothing. I posted, tying it to Karen's attacks. The forum exploded. Lily streamed, "Crescent Meadows, stand with Elijah." Neighbors wrote, "This is Sarah's fight against Karen, but bigger." I called James, who saw parallels to his HOA battles. "Elijah is targeted like we were," he said, sharing his profiling story. Ellen rallied patrons, posting, "No cuffs on heroes." I shared on X, "Elijah rose a Marine, not a suspect." Hashtag Free Elijah. The post hit 2 million likes, trending globally. The conflict's roots ran deep. Elijah, shopping for dinner, was tackled in a grocery store aisle after a clerk's false report. Holt's team, acting on a vague tip, dismissed Elijah's ID and Silver Star citation, cuffing him publicly. The arrest, August 10, 2025, sparked outrage. Ex-posts claim Holt had a history of profiling, unverified but viral. Jamal Carter's protest outside the precinct drew 500, with signs reading "Sniper, not suspect." Nationally, the story ignited. A Marine veteran tweeted, "Elijah saved lives, and cops cuffed him for shopping." Civil rights groups posted, "This is systemic, free Elijah." But rumors swirled of police pressure to justify the arrest, with unverified X-leaks alleging Holt's chief backed him. The forum analyzed Elijah's record, posting his NPR interview, "Quiet hero, sniper elite." Neighbors tied it to my wins, writing, "Sarah beat Karen's lies. Elijah's beating fake charges." Elijah's team fought back. Carla filed a misconduct suit, demanding Holt's badge. Jamal's ex-campaign, Justice for Elijah, hit 10 million views with bodycam clips. In Crescent Meadows, we planned an Elijah's Honor vigil at Meadowmart, with chalk art of Marine badges and "No cuffs" signs. I live-streamed, "Elijah's a hero, not a criminal. Join our vigil." The stream hit 3 million views, with hashtag Elijah's Honor trending. Linda announced a council resolution against profiling, tying it to our anti-bullying laws. The tension spiked as Judge Grant leaned toward bail, swayed by Holt's testimony. But Carla hinted at a surprise witness, stalling the ruling. X buzzed with speculation. Hashtag General Tate trended, unconfirmed. I streamed, "Something big's coming for Elijah." The stream hit 5 million views, with news crews in Virginia Beach filming live. Marine sniper faces wrongful arrest. The stage was set for a reversal that would shake the nation and inspire Crescent Meadows. The general was coming, and justice was near. The courtroom was electric. Judge Grant, poised to set bail, demanded, "Any further evidence?" Carla stood, voice firm. "Yes, Your Honor," a witness. The doors opened, and General Marcus Tate entered, for stars gleaming, silencing the room. Elijah's eyes widened, but he stood taller. Holt paled, sensing doom. Outside, protesters roared, and hashtag Free Elijah hit 20 million X views. In Crescent Meadows, Meadowmart was packed, the forum ablaze. Lily's live stream hit 10 million views, showing Tate's entrance. "A 4-star general for Elijah," she cried. Neighbors posted, "This is Sarah's Karen takedown, but epic." I shared, "General Tate's here to free Elijah." Hashtag Elijah's Honor. The post surged to 5 million likes. James projected Elijah's Silver Star citation on the cafe wall, saying, "He's a hero, like Sarah." Ellen led chants, "No cuffs on Marines." Linda texted, "State lawmakers want in. This is huge." Nationally, Virginia Beach was on fire. A CNN clip quoted Carla. Elijah's arrest is a disgrace. Veteran groups posted, Tate's standing for every Marine. Unverified X-leaks claimed Holt's chief tried to suppress body cam footage, fueling hashtag Holt resign. Tate's presence, announced hours earlier on X, drew thousands to the courthouse, waving Marine flags. A viral meme showed Elijah as a sniper scope, Tate as the trigger, captioned Justice Locked On. The tension soared as Tate took the stand, voice booming. Gunnery Sergeant Rowe is a Marine hero, not a suspect. His arrest is an insult. He presented Elijah's record, Silver Star, 3 tours, 0 infractions. I'm here to apologize and demand his release, he said, eyeing Holt. The gallery gasped. X exploded with hashtag Tate Speaks. In Crescent Meadows, we analyzed Tate's rank, with Tom saying he's top brass, Holt's done. Neighbors posted, Elijah's got the Corps behind him. Holt's team faltered. His sergeant, on X, distanced himself, posting, mistakes were made. The forum planned a global petition, Free Elijah Now, to shield him from retaliation. Linda announced state senators were drafting anti-profiling laws, inspired by Crescent Meadows. I live-streamed. Tate's apology is justice. Join our vigil. The stream hit 15 million views, with hashtag Elijah's Honor trending in 30 countries. Comments poured in, Sarah's town gets it. Tate for president. The vigil took shape. Music, veteran talks, and a mock courtroom for kids to free Elijah. Aisha organized teens to paint sniper-free signs, while Ellen led chants, Honor, not cuffs. News ran headlines. General confronts cops in Marine sniper case. But Holt made a final play, claiming Elijah resisted. But Carla played his body cam. Elijah was calm, hands up. Grant shook her head, ready to rule. Whispers spread of Holt's suspension. The stage was set for a climax that would free Elijah and inspire Crescent Meadows. Tate's apology was here, and the cuffs were coming off. The Elijah's Honor vigil packed Meadow Mart, with thousands spilling into Crescent Meadows streets. The live stream hit 25 million views, with hashtag Free Elijah and hashtag Elijah's Honor trending worldwide. Kids chalked Marine badges, a mock courtroom drew cheers, and a mural of Elijah with justice gleamed. I stood on a stage, megaphone in hand, as our town rallied for a hero across state lines. Linda spoke first, voice booming. Sarah's town fights injustice, and Elijah's our brother against profiling. She unveiled a council resolution backing veteran rights, backed by state senators. The crowd roared, waving sniper-free signs. James tied it to our lake, saying Elijah guards freedom like Sarah guards bluefins. He shared Elijah's Silver Star story, sparking applause. In Virginia Beach, the climax hit. Tate addressed Judge Grant, voice resolute. Gunnery Sergeant Rowe's arrest was a mistake rooted in bias. I apologize on behalf of the Corps and demand his release. He presented a Marine directive to train police on veteran IDs. Carla submitted body cam evidence, proving Elijah's innocence. Grant moved, declared, charges dismissed. Mr. Rowe, you're free. The cuffs clicked off, and Elijah saluted Tate, eyes shining. The gallery erupted, chanting, Elijah, Elijah. I took the mic, heart pounding. General Tate freed Elijah, like we stopped Karen. This is our fight. I revealed the Free Elijah Now petition, now at 3 million signatures demanding police reform. The forum exploded. Elijah's free. Sarah's leading. News broadcast live. 4-star General frees Marine sniper in courtroom drama. Lily's stream hit 30 million views, with comments like Tate's a legend and Crescent Meadows rocks. Grant ordered Holt's suspension, pending review, and commended Tate's intervention. My digital dossier, body cam, Tate's directive, Elijah's record, was handed to the press, ensuring reform. A Marine tweet read, Elijah's free, Tate's our pride. The crowd surged, music blaring, as our vigil became a global beacon. This wasn't just Elijah's freedom. It was Crescent Meadows' proof that honor could topple injustice. Tate's apology sealed it. and our town roared. Elijah's freedom was a national victory. News ran headlines like General's Apology Frees Marine Sniper and Elijah and Sarah Inspire Reform. The live stream hit 100 million views, with hashtag #FreeElijah trending for weeks. Fan art of Elijah as a Marine Eagle flooded X, and veteran groups invited him to speak. Talk shows called, but Elijah stayed humble, saying, "This is about justice." The Elijah's Honor Vigil was a triumph. Thousands joined, neighbors, kids, SWAT officers, sharing veteran stories and unveiling a Crescent Justice mural for Elijah. Meadow Mart catered, and Tom led eco talks, tying Elijah's fight to our bluefins. The event raised $80,000 for veteran legal aid, and state leaders hailed it as a model. The forum buzzed with photos. Elijah's free. No more Karens. Virginia Beach reformed. Holt was fired, per CNN, and the police adopted Tate's ID training. Linda's resolution passed, funding anti-profiling programs. Elijah joined a Marine Advisory Board, shaping policy. In Crescent Meadows, we hosted Elijah Days with Marine drills and music, boosting cafe sales. Neighbors brought gifts, sniper patches, justice pins, saying Elijah and I inspired them. Don't cuff like Holt became a local joke, chalked on sidewalks. Karen Miller, our old foe, was mocked online, with memes tying her fake cops to Holt's error. My farm stand sold justice now, tease funding lake protection. The digital dossier, body cam directive petition was studied for civil rights laws, influencing Congress. Ellen led mural tours, calling Elijah our Marine. Aisha mentored kids, painting eco signs for our lake, tying it to Virginia's fight. Elijah sent a video to Crescent Meadows, aired at our Freedom Fest. "Your support freed me," he said, in uniform. Kids mobbed the screen, waving chalk badges as I thanked him. The forum planned a global veteran justice summit, with music, talks, and Marine guests, cementing our bond. Sarah and Elijah showed honor wins. One post read, "At the fest, under a Heroes Forever banner, Linda toasted, to Elijah, Sarah, and Crescent Meadows, where justice stands tall." Fireworks burst, kids danced, and Elijah's video replayed. Holt's cuffs have been a spark, but we'd built a movement. Meadow Mart, my farm, and James's Lake were our stronghold, proof no error could chain our spirit. As stars shone, I knew Crescent Meadows and Elijah's legacy would always stand bold, just and free.